Hey everybody, Jake here and welcome to the hobby. We are over halfway through the year of the 25th anniversary. A ton of cool products has been released, so I think it's a good time for us to look back at some of the products that have been released so far this year. Look at some of them to see which one may be overrated, which one might be underrated, which one you should have inside of your collection, and which one you may want to still pass on for now. This is just straight up my own opinion. Take it however you will. So let's go over some of the products that I have on my list. We're going with some of the more recent products, and then we're gonna go back in time to some of the more older products. So first up, we have the Chilling Reign Elite Trainer Box Error Bonus 2-pack. If you missed it, the Chilling Reign Elite Trainer Box from the Pokemon Center in the United States and Canada came out, and there were some errors where 2 packs were missing. So as an apology, the Pokemon Center were willing to give anyone who had an error Elite Trainer Box, which was all of them, 2 additional packs as well as 3 promo cards, which are the Galarian Burr Trio. This set of 2 error booster packs as well as the 3 bonus cards has been going for quite a bit on the secondary market. There is no official MSRP for this product because it's not an official product, and some people do want it inside of your collection. Right now it's currently going for around $25. On release, it was going for upwards of $30 to $40. Even at $25, I think this one is overrated. You do not need this inside of your collection. I think over time, most people will completely forget about it. It's a really forgettable product. It's kind of neat in the fact that it's the error giveaway that the Pokemon Center did, which is the only time I've ever seen them do something like this. So it is kind of a unique little story to it. However, it's a throwaway product. If you really want it, I would wait for it to go below $20. I think below $20 is the right point for it. It's 2 booster packs and 3 ultra rare cards that are inside of the set. It is nothing spectacular. It's a nice have if you have something like it, but not something that I would jump over a lot of hoops for. Next up, we have Battle Styles. This includes the whole entire set from the Elite Trainer box to the booster box. And I actually think it's currently underrated. I think a lot of people are passing on Battle Styles right now because it's a little bit of a lackluster set compared to some of the other sets that are releasing around the same time. Shining Fates, Chilling Reign, Evolving Skies, Pokemon Celebrations. I mean, when you got sets like that, it makes sense that Battle Styles is getting a little bit overshadowed. However, I do think Battle Styles is surprisingly underrated. If you can pick up a booster box for $90, if you can pick up an Elite Trainer box for $35, I think it's absolutely fine to have one of it inside of your collection, especially if you are someone that enjoys collecting sealed products. I'm very confident that Battle Styles will do absolutely fine long-term as a sealed product. I mean, look at Rebel Clash as an example. Rebel Clash was a really lackluster set for most collectors, and I mean a Rebel Clash booster box and a Rebel Clash Elite Trainer box are going for double what they were last year. So yeah, just give it a little bit of time. I think these products are fine. Don't wait on it. If you can buy a Battle Styles booster box for $90, I think that's an absolutely great deal. Speaking of great deals, next up we're going to talk about Chilling Reign, which is currently going for around $130 to $140 for a booster box. And the Elite Trainer boxes are actually going for around MSRP. I think Chilling Reign is actually still a little bit overrated. I think you should be patient on Chilling Reign. If you have a sealed product of Chilling Reign inside your collection, just keep it for now. But I do think prices on Chilling Reign sealed products will decline over time. I think Chilling Reign is another set that I would only buy if it goes under $100. I don't think I'll buy a Chilling Reign booster box if it even goes to $110. I would much rather have it at the same price as Battle Styles. There's no reason why it can't go to the same price as Battle Styles. So that's what I'm gonna wait out on. Next up, we have the recently released Nagaba Pikachu promo card, a Japanese Pikachu promo card, one of the only one that has released this year. So I think we should talk about it. So is it underrated or overrated? I'm gonna surprise you. I think it's overrated. A really cool card. However, this card is completely overprinted. There are a bajillion copies of it out there, and there's still more copies to be gathered. So right now, if you go to the Pokemon Center website in Japan, you can add any item to your cart which is over 2,000 yen, and you can still get a copy of the Unigaba Pikachu. I did that. I have 2 copies of it, and honestly, there's still so many copies of it floating around. At $25, which is the current going price for it on eBay, you can find it for around $25 to $30. I think it's still overrated. I would much rather have this card for under $20. I think if you're willing to wait, you will be able to get this card for under $20. There's a lot of copies of it floating around out there. Don't fall for the FOMO. I think prices on this card will continue to drop. There's still more copies being shipped out right now. It's very abundant. It's been available for over 2 weeks. So I think there's just gonna be more copies of it. There's a lot of it floating around. Give it some time and you will see prices drop on it, and I think you will be able to pick yourself up a copy for a much more reasonable price. Next up, we're going to talk about Eevee Heroes, specifically the Eevee Heroes special set, a very, very cool box that I opened up on this channel. It's currently going for around $450 to $500 US, and I actually think this box is underrated, which is surprising because I actually think Eevee Heroes is overrated. Eevee Heroes, very cool set, currently going for around $150 for one single booster box. I think you should wait on it, especially if you're an international collector. I would just buy the English version, which is going to be cheaper than the Japanese version, and I would prefer the English version. However, the Eevee Heroes special set is a completely different story. Inside of the Eevee Heroes special set, you get yourself 2 Eevee Heroes booster box, as well as an Espeon VMAX alternative art card, and I am very confident that this Espeon VMAX alternative art will not be available in English form. I'm very confident in that. I could eat my words, but I really don't think this Espeon VMAX alternative art is going to be coming to English. Whenever Japan releases a special box, the card promo inside of it almost never makes it over to English, and I think this is a prime example. If history were to repeat itself, and if I know my Pokemon Center, I don't think we're going to get an English version of the Espeon VMAX. It's not going to be inside of Evolving Skies, and I don't know if it's going to be available in any other form. If it's not going to come to English this year, I am fairly confident it will never come to English. So if you can pick yourself up an Eevee Hero special box for $400 to $500, I think you'll do absolutely fine holding that product long term. It's a lot of money to spend for one single sealed product. However, there's 2 Eevee Heroes booster box inside of it. That's the big reason why it's so expensive. I would be much more happy if they just took out the 2 Eevee Heroes booster box and just sold it without those booster boxes at $150. I think that would be much more reasonable. I would totally pick up 3 copies of it, but the fact that it has 2 of those booster boxes inside is really weighing down the total cost. I don't want all those extra Eevee Heroes booster box. I really just want the promo inside of it, but I want the special box to be sealed. So that's why you don't see me picking up 5 copies of the Espeon VMAX. Really cool card, but I want the whole entire box. I want the whole entire package. It's just unfortunate that it comes with 2 sealed Eevee Heroes booster box. Next up, we have ourselves the Marny Premium Tournament Collection, just recently released. A really cool product, and I actually think this one is actually underrated, even though it's going for double MSRP. I think this box is super cool. I don't think it's going to be reprinted. The Pokemon company never reprints stuff with the word premium on it. When it has the word premium, it usually never gets reprinted. Someone out there might be able to find a product at some point or other that has the word premium and it was reprinted. But from my understanding, if it's premium, it's never reprinted. So the products out there for the Marny Premium Tournament Collection is probably all we'll ever have. It's a really cool product, and I can tell you people really, really like it. It's just that the price point is a little bit excessive for a lot of people, and I get that. I would love to pick it up for $40. It's unfortunate right now, it's impossible to find it for $40. Finding one of these Marny Premium Tournament Collection on a store shelf anywhere for $40 is close to impossible. I have 2 of these that I purchased for around $80. I'm gonna give away one, I'm gonna keep one for myself, and that's pretty much all I'm ever gonna get. But it's a super cool little box. It's one of the best products to be released this year by far on the English side. So if you can pick it up, pick it up. I think there's a ton of value in here, and that's just my personal opinion. Next up, we have Shiny Star V, which is really surprising, but I actually think it's underrated. This one really snuck up on us. But Shiny Star V came out before Shining Fates. It's the Japanese version of Shining Fates. I have a booster box of it right there on the shelf today. Really cool product, and I actually think it's underrated. It's been really sneaking up there. It's going for more and more and more. When it was released, I was able to pick up sealed copies of the Shiny Star V booster box for $80, $90. And now they're going for $200. It's absolutely ridiculous. But if you know anything about the Pokemon collecting history, then this will not surprise you at all. The Japanese special set always outperformed the English side. And so many people who were picking up Shiny Star V were messaging me saying like, hey Jake, Shining Fates is gonna come out in like 2 months. Is my Shiny Star V products going to be worthless? No, 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 no. You have it completely wrong. It's the other way around. Shining Fates, I knew was going to be printed into the ground. That doesn't surprise me at all. The English side always does stuff like that. They will always print stuff until they go down to MSRP, because why not? It's like free money. If you have a product that you know 100% will sell out, then they're going to continue to print it. There's absolutely no reason the Pokemon Company will not print more. The Pokemon Company, especially the international one here in the United States and Canada, do not do exclusive products very often. They are more than happy to continue to print stuff out until the whole entire market is liquidated. So there's no reason why Shining Fates would have been exclusive. I fully understand that prices on Shining Fates would continue to drop until they go down to MSRP. Shiny Star V, completely different story. The Japanese side are much more conservative with their print runs. Products tend to be much more exclusive. The amount of products out there for Shiny Star V is probably all we'll ever have. I don't imagine we'll ever get another reprint of Shiny Star V. The products out there are what is going to exist. There's a lot of cool stuff inside of Shiny Star V. You got the full art Marny, you got the Shiny Charizard V Max. 2 really cool chase cards inside of the set. It's going to continue to climb. Same with every other special set from Japan, like Tag Team GX All-Star. That's another huge one. Been sneaking up on me as well. It just slowly continues to climb. Last time I checked, Tag Team GX All-Stars was $200, and I was still recommending it to you guys. Now it's going for $250. And I think it's going to continue to climb. It's going to become the next CP6 in Pokecune. I'll be honest, super cool set. That's a bold statement of me, but I love Tag Team GX All-Stars. Super cool set, tons of exclusive cards that are not even available in English, so I don't see a reason why it would not become the next CP6. Super cool set. Outside of that, we have a bunch of other cool products. Let's talk about Shining Fates. Shining Fates, still overrated. I have a couple of Shining Fates products, picked them up for around $65. I got a couple of Shining Fates Elite Trainer boxes. I honestly think I overpaid for them, but that's completely all right. It's a long-term hold for me, and I'm more than happy to keep a couple of Shining Fates Elite Trainer boxes inside of my collection to open up for the channel in a year or two. I think it'll be fun to see how Shining Fates do in a year or two. Really cool set, but I do think it's a little bit overrated. I think we're on to bigger and better things now, especially with celebrations and the Japanese 25th anniversary set around the corner. I think some of these other products are going to be a lot more interesting. So that's pretty much covers all of the recent releases. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Are my opinions a little bit too strong when it comes to some of these? I know I make some bold statements, but I like making bold statements. I like being wrong. I like being challenged. I like seeing how things turn out in the end. Whenever I'm wrong, I'm always interested in seeing what I did wrong. But so far, things have been going pretty much as expected for a lot of these sets. Nothing too surprising. I know a lot of these English products were scalped for a couple of months, but honestly, 2 or 3 months of scalping is like a blip in the hobby. I knew prices were going to come down as the Pokemon company continues to ramp up print runs and people start to leave the hobby. The people that weren't really going to stick around for long anyway, these were people that were opening up a couple of products, enjoy themselves, and move on to their lives. That's completely normal. Pokemon card collecting is not for everyone as much as I would love everyone to collect Pokemon cards. It's not a hobby for everyone, and some people will move on to other hobbies, and that's completely fine as well. This pretty much covers all of our recent releases. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I will see you guys next time.